My wife always told me she would never let me go, and I thought it was just her being romantic until she spent 7 years proving she meant every single word. I was diagnosed with a terminal neurological disease 9 years ago. The doctors said there was no cure, no treatment, no hope, just a slow decline until my body gave out. They gave me 5 years at best. I remember sitting in that sterile examination room when the specialist told us. My wife Mira squeezed my hand so tight I thought she'd break my fingers. I was numb. I couldn't process any of it, but on the drive home she said something I'll never forget. She pulled the car over, looked at me with tears streaming down her face, and said, "I don't accept this. I refuse to accept this." I thought she was just in denial, the first stage of grief. But Mira wasn't grieving, she was planning. Within weeks, she quit her stable accounting job. I begged her not to because we needed the income, especially with medical bills coming. But she said money means nothing if you're not alive to spend it. She enrolled in a biology program at the university. At 35 years old, my wife went back to school to learn how to save my life. For the next 4 years, I watched her destroy herself. She worked warehouse night shifts to pay our bills while carrying a full course load during the day. She slept maybe 3 hours a night. Her hair started graying. She lost weight she couldn't afford to lose. Her own mother told her she was wasting what little time we had left together. Our friends said she was crazy, that she should just enjoy our remaining time. But not once did I see doubt in her eyes. Every time I told her to stop, to please just be with me while I was still here, she would hold my face and say, "I will be with you for the rest of our lives, and I'm going to make sure that's a very long time." She graduated with honors and immediately started a PhD program focusing on neurological disorders. By then, my symptoms had started. Tremors in my hands, slurred speech, trouble walking. I was watching myself deteriorate while she was racing against my own body. 3 more years in the lab, 3 more years of her working with cell cultures and proteins while I lived in fear of each new symptom. She collaborated with researchers across the world. She faced rejection after rejection from journals who said her theories were too ambitious, too unproven. Then one night she came home crying. I thought she had finally hit a wall she couldn't climb. I thought it was over, but she grabbed me and said, "I found something. I think I found something." She had identified a compound that could halt the disease's progression. Not a cure, but a chance. She fought for months to get it approved for trials. She wrote letters, made calls, flew across the country to meet with officials who kept shutting doors in her face. I became patient 0 in her trial. The first injection was terrifying. Her hands trembled the entire time, but within weeks, my tremors started to stabilize. Within months, they started reversing. The day I stood up from my wheelchair and walked across the room to her, she collapsed into my arms, sobbing. We held each other on the floor for what felt like hours. Nothing else in the world mattered. I was coming back to life. It's been 2 years since then, and I can speak clearly. I can walk without help. I can hold my wife's hand without shaking. There are now over 50 patients in her expanded trials, and every single one is showing improvement. They call her a pioneer, but I call her my miracle. Every morning I bring her coffee in bed. Every week I buy her flowers. I massage her shoulders every night because they carried the weight of my survival for 7 years. I tell her I love her until she's sick of hearing it because she is my everything, my second chance at life, the woman who refused to let death take me, and I will spend every remaining day making sure she knows it.